In this video, I'm going to tell you about some of the common mistakes that people make when launching FBA businesses. Avoiding these mistakes can make the difference between success and failure for your business. Before we discuss these mistakes, let's cover the benefits of FBA.
When you use FBA to deliver your orders on Amazon, Amazon does all the work. What I mean by that is Amazon does all the pick, pack, and dispatch. It also does the customer service. You don't have to build your own infrastructure, and you can spend your time picking the right products and not worrying about things like dispatch. This makes it really easy to scale your business. Orders which are sent via FBA are Prime eligible. This means that Amazon's millions of Prime subscribers can get these products quickly as part of their Prime membership. From experience, this is a massive booster. Products which are Prime eligible can get up to twice the sales of products which are delivered by the merchant. FBA is highly reliable. Customers love it, and as a business, you can depend on it to deliver your products quickly. It's also cost effective. The cost of delivering items via FBA is usually lower than the cost of you doing it yourself. It's also a pay-as-you-go system. That means that you only pay for the services you use. You only pay for the storage you use, and you only pay for the delivery you use. You could store one item for 1 month and just pay for that one item. There are no contracts, and there are no minimums. Finally, it can be used for multi-channel fulfillment. So if you sell on other channels, you can store your stock with Amazon and use it to fulfill orders from your other channels. So for example, you might have a Shopify store as well. You could have your stock at Amazon and use it to fulfill the orders, not just on Amazon, but also any orders you take on your Shopify store. So in summary, FBA is a really good all-in-one fulfillment service for your business. You could use other fulfillment services, but the benefit of FBA is that it's cheap for Amazon orders, and it also has this Prime eligibility.
Proper stock control is vital to the success of any business on Amazon. If you have too little stock, you risk stocking out, and if you stock out, you risk losing your search ranking. However, if you have too much stock, you'll tie up too much money, and you'll end up spending a lot of money on storage fees.
There are two reports in Amazon which are really useful when managing your inventory levels. The first is the FBA inventory report. So if you go into the main menu on Amazon and then inventory and then FBA inventory, it's the first report that comes up. This will show you a number of useful things. It's got the estimated excess units. That's how much stock you've got on Amazon, which is over what Amazon thinks you need. It'll show you how many days of stock you've got of each item. And it'll also show you the estimated fees that you're going to be paying. Secondly, the restock inventory report. This shows you a lot of the same information, but it also shows you the recommended replenishment quantity. So it tells you how many of these things Amazon thinks you should send in order to be able to fulfill upcoming orders. Also from this page, you can create an inbound shipment.
Amazon can be an unforgiving platform. If you break one of their rules, you can get your account suspended or even permanently shut down. It's therefore really important you understand what those rules are.
Here's an incomplete list of rules that Amazon sellers fall foul of. First is feedback manipulation. For every order on Amazon, there's two types of feedback which can be given. The first is the merchant feedback. That's the feedback on the shipping and the customer service. And then you have the review of the product itself, and the two are separate. So when you're requesting feedback from a customer, what you can't do is ask them for positive feedback. Amazon will pick up on this and will send you a warning and may even shut your account down. You can ask them to send feedback, but you can't ask them to send positive feedback. Second is review manipulation. So these are the product reviews. What you can't do is incentivize or specifically ask people to leave positive reviews for your products. That is considered review manipulation, and Amazon takes a very dim view of that. Prohibited products, we're going to talk about this more in a minute. There's certain products that you can't sell on Amazon, and if Amazon finds you selling those products, for example, fakes or products that are dangerous or haven't passed product tests, they take a very dim view of that, and that will get your account shut down very quickly. Multiple accounts, Amazon doesn't allow you to use multiple accounts to sell on the same product. Finally, taking business off Amazon. What I mean by that is if you try and incentivize people to buy things directly from your website instead of buying off Amazon, by putting links, by sending people links in emails or contacting them outside Amazon or putting flyers in your products. If Amazon finds that, they don't like it and they will shut your business down. As I said, this is not a complete list. These are just pointers. You really must spend time reading up on the terms and conditions about Amazon and making sure you really understand them.
It's vitally important that you monitor and respond to your Amazon performance notifications. If you fail to respond to a case, a minor problem can turn into an account suspension.
In your Amazon account, there are two places you need to visit in order to keep on top of your account health. Firstly, performance notifications. So if you go to the main menu and then performance notifications, you need to make sure that you are reading these and they're going to an email which is being checked. Performance notifications will normally be due to your policy compliance or your seller performance. The way you can view these is if you go into the main menu and they go into performance, then account health. There's two bits you need to look at. You need to look at your compliance issue, your policy compliance. And if there's any policy compliance things, you need to click on these and then answer the case. And also your customer service performance. The one which is the most important is your order defect rate, and that needs to be kept below 1%.
Don't make the mistake of selling low-value items on Amazon. The fixed cost of fulfilling these orders makes up too high a percentage of the overall selling cost. If you sell an item which is $15 on Amazon, the fulfillment fee which Amazon charges will probably be around $5. If you sell an item which is $30, which is of an item which is a similar size, the fulfillment fee will still be $5. It is therefore much easier to make money on high-ticket items. Before you invest money buying inventory to sell on Amazon, it's vitally important that you spend time understanding what you can and can't sell.
Here's a list of some of the things you should avoid selling on Amazon. Firstly, some products are just prohibited on Amazon. You just can't sell them at all. Examples include tobacco products and fireworks. Some products are ineligible for FBA. That means you can sell them on Amazon, but you can't use FBA to deliver them, so you can't send them into a warehouse. So they are things which are so-called hazmat products, which have some chemicals or something, or hazardous in some way. Amazon just won't accept them. So you can sell those on Amazon, but you'll have to find another way of delivering them. Some products you can sell on Amazon, but you can't advertise them. So, for example, dietary products or testosterone boosters, you can sell them on Amazon, but you can't advertise them. And that means you're going to find it difficult to get these products off the ground because you won't be able to promote them to begin with. So they're going to get fewer views. So it's going to be hard getting them good search rank for them. Some products are licensed and you'll find those hard to sell. So that could be a number of things. That if you're selling alcohol, you need to have a license for alcohol. So you can't, that's going to be difficult to get up and running. And also some products are patented, or they have some sort of license you need with them. So for example, Bluetooth products, Bluetooth is trademarked and you won't be able to sell products with the word Bluetooth in it unless it has the right certifications on it. So you need to do some sort of patent search or some investigation to make sure that there are any trademark issues or any licensing issues or any patenting issues related to the product that you want to sell. Because suppliers and affiliates will sell these things to you, you'll buy them and then you can't sell them. Some categories on Amazon are gated. That means they won't just let anyone onto them. You have to go for an application process and there's no guarantee you'll get it. Examples of this include car parts category and also the jewelry category. You have to send them proof that you're a long-standing business in that area. Now we've done the things that you should really avoid, and now we're going to talk about the things that I would recommend you avoid. Seasonal products, they're difficult to manage because, you get great sales in the season, but the rest of the year you'll sell nothing. And I'd much rather have a product. There's consistent sales across the year. It's just much easier to manage. The problem with seasonal products is it's very peaky and it's hard to manage that peak. Products that come in lots of variations, so things that comes in lots of sizes, lots of different colors, are just hard to manage because you've got one product that comes in 20 different designs or 20 different sizes, and you've just got to keep all those in stock, and it's a nightmare. Fragile items, just avoid them. They'll get broken. Don't consider selling things like light bulbs or crockery or something like that. It will break and it will cause you lots of customer service problems. Finally, bulky items, things which are low value and big. They're going to be hard to store. They're going to be hard to ship, and they're going to be expensive to store in Amazon FBA and be expensive to ship, and they may all not be that valuable. So small, valuable things are just much easier.
Amazon is a super competitive marketplace and getting more competitive all the time. In order to get the sale, your product needs to look at its absolute best. You must take time to craft the perfect product listing.
So here's an example of what I think a good product listing looks like. Firstly, your product description needs to have lots of keywords in it. You can see they've got a lovely long title here. It's got lots of keywords in it. The way that Amazon search works is someone searches for something and those keywords aren't in your description, then your product will not show. So it's important to get as many high volume keywords in as possible. That's why you see these quite keyword stuff kind of titles on Amazon. Great images. You can see this has got high quality images, it's got a number of high quality images, and the hero image is the product on a white background. So it's a good clear image. Use variations. So instead of having lots of different listings for the same thing in different colors, you use one product and people can access the different options from the same description. Fill in all the optional attributes of a product. On your product description, there's two bits. There's this feature section here. It's important to write a comprehensive description, again, having keywords in it and bringing out the salient parts of the product. Then going down here, you should have a comprehensive product description. And then underneath it, there's two rich media parts. There's this from the brand bit, which is the brand story, and you can give information about the brand. And then you can have information about the product in another rich media area. This is called enhanced brand content or the A+ content. You need to make the most of all these areas and spend time understanding how Amazon product listings work and how best to optimize them. If you do not do this, then you will lose out to better optimized competitors.
When you first list your products on Amazon, it will have no sales history and no reviews, which means it will be right at the bottom of the search results. In order to start building up your sales history and improve your position in natural search, you need to promote your product.
If we just search on Amazon for something popular like sandals, we can see at the top of the search page, there are sponsored listings. We can see that's because they say sponsored. And then below that, we have the natural search listings. Now you can see for the natural search listings that the ones that appear on the top are ones with high ratings. So you can see that's 4.4 out of 5, and that's 4.4 out of 5, and they've got thousands of reviews. Now, these products are coming top because they've got a history of being high-quality products with lots of reviews. If you're trying to launch a product into a category which already has established products in it, which, let's face it, is going to be most categories, then you need to start building up your reviews and your sales history. And as you build up your reviews and your sales history, then you will start to see your natural search improve and you'll start to see your sales improve. To start building up your reviews, you need to do two things. Firstly, you need to enroll your product in something called Amazon Vine, and that's where you give away products to Amazon voices. They're like registered Amazon reviewers, and they will review your products, and that will get your first few reviews. And then what you need to do is launch an Amazon advertising campaign. And these are the adverts you see at the top of the page, and that will get your products above the natural search, and you'll get your products seen and people will click on them and then will buy them. And over time, you can probably reduce the amount of money you spend on your product advertising as your natural search results improve. The more money that you can spend on advertising, the better, because the more money you spend, the more eyeballs you'll get in the listing, the more sales you'll get, the more reviews you'll get, and the quicker you will grow.
The last thing I want to highlight in this video is don't think any of this is going to be easy. There's a lot of rubbish being talked online about how FBA is practically a get-rich-quick scheme. It isn't. It takes a lot of time and effort. But if you persevere, you have a good chance of being successful. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.